The Johnson family had just moved into their new home, a beautiful old Victorian house nestled at the edge of a dense, eerie forest. The moment they set foot inside, an unsettling chill ran down their spines, and a feeling of unease settled in the pit of their stomachs. Little did they know that this house held a terrifying secret. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long, creeping shadows through the ancient trees, strange things began to happen. Unexplained whispers echoed through the corridors, and the air grew heavy with an otherworldly presence. The lights flickered ominously, casting sinister shadows on the walls, and cold drafts seemed to come from nowhere, sending shivers down their spines. One night, as Mr. Johnson was reading a bedtime story to his young daughter Lily, the room grew icy cold. A mournful, anguished wail filled the air, causing Lily to burst into tears. Mr. Johnson rushed to comfort her, but he felt an invisible hand clutching his throat, squeezing tighter and tighter, choking the life out of him. The apparition of a disheveled, tortured figure emerged before their terrified eyes. It was the vengeful spirit of the previous owner, a man who had met a gruesome end in the very house they now called home. His hollow eyes bore into them with an intense hatred, and a guttural voice whispered curses that froze their blood. From that night on, the haunting grew more malevolent. Objects moved of their own accord, paintings on the wall warped into grotesque shapes, and the family's dreams were plagued by nightmarish visions. They tried to escape the relentless torment, but the house seemed to imprison them, its walls closing in around them like a sinister living entity. Desperation drove them to seek help, but no priest, psychic, or exorcist could rid the house of its malevolent spectre. As days turned into weeks, the Johnsons withered under the relentless onslaught of the vengeful spirit. Their sanity unraveled, and their lives became a never-ending nightmare. In the end, the Johnson family's fate was sealed within the cursed walls of their new home. They were but the latest victims of the vengeful spirit, forever bound to suffer in the darkness, trapped in a house that would forever bear the scars of its horrifying past.